Let's get it.
It's Too T3rpd.
Okay.
Whoa.
Question number 1.
Yeah, what's up?
Freestyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Up in the building, yeah, up on the building, we in the building, we in St. Louis, I'm on a fucking balcony, y'all can't fuck with me, I get money trees. Okay, that's it. No, I don't fucking freestyle, look at me, I showed up in a Grateful Dead shirt. I can't freestyle. The best thing I'm good at is smoking weed and fucking listening to music, all right? I'm not...
I mean... You do some comedy too.
I do a little bit of comedy.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Don't say it's so short.
I mean, maybe you could call that freestyle comedy, I guess.
That was good to say. That's why you never know.
Yeah. I'm here to represent all the bad freestylers. What's up, guys?
Hey, well, you ain't the only one. I mean, you know, I ain't really that good at it myself, so.
Wait, can you do it?
Freestyle?
Go.
Huh?
I want you to go.
That ain't what it was.
No?
I'm saying, dude. I'll do it like every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had enough drinks. I think if I was more hammered, I would go for it.
I mean.
Harder. For sure.
Yo, we need to do that, actually. We need to start, like, peer pressuring people. Now that we're going to, like, change it into a whole nother one with the entertainment one, it can get a little more loose. Not to be as polished as, like, the weed podcast.
Isn't that funny? That when you're not doing weed podcasts, you're like, we need to be less polished. But you need, whenever you're doing the weed ones, you're like, we need to be on our shit.
Yeah.
Like, we have to be very precise for the stoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people, it's the other way around. It's usually the absolute other way around. But okay. No, I like that. You take it serious.
A little bit.
That's good. No, good for you. My podcast, Riff, Laugh, Love, you find on YouTube.
Yes.
We're very loose. We don't, not professional at all.
See, like, I want one like that, though.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we're professional either, though.
Oh, this is pretty legit. I like it. You sent me into some fucking underground parking garage. I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen to me. That was like,
go back down. It's even better.
well, I mean, I always thought it was like some human centipede shit. I thought somebody was gonna sew my mouth to an asshole or something. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
You know what I gotta start doing now?
Not that.
I must not. Well, before everybody comes in, I gotta have you play like that Drake freestyle, the Chicago freestyle.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you drive in, so then it's like you get the feel, like you driving into the garage, like he raps in the song.
Okay.
Coming up to the lobby, you go to the up to the floors.
Yeah.
Like he talks about in the song.
Maybe at the end of the podcast, you can give me one more chance to freestyle. I'll try to redeem myself.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Before we go any further, though, let me go ahead and introduce this show. Man, I love this shit, man. I'm excited because we're not going to talk about as much weed, most likely.
Okay.
I know you smoke, but like I want to talk more about comedy and shit like that, cause like
Down with that.
yeah, and also too, there's kind of like a new thing that we trying to come up with. Trying to come up with another show, but for right now, this is a Too T3rpd podcast, and it's your boy Donovan, aka Mr. You Knew What It Was When You Signed Up.
And we get Diet Rosin behind the scene, the most mid production guy on the scene. It worked at first. I fucked it up.
No, then yo, that's kind of lit. It's not true, but I like it.
As long as it stays lit, that's all that matters.
That did you just come up with that?
I've been working on it a little bit, maybe.
No wonder you can. Okay, now I see why you switched the handle. Okay, now I see why you switched it. AKA Tyler Farquaad made the lady say, "Oh my God!"
What? That's nuts, dude. What are you gonna do for my name? Go ahead, go.
Fuck. All right. So, give me a minute because this is gonna be a nice little intro.
All right.
So, there's a reason why I'm wearing this shirt today.
Yeah.
We got to rep because this man right here, Cap Mo Green, he's the first one that introduced me to you.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I first started talking about I wanted to do comedy and all, he's like, yo, I got a homie, Ronaldo. He's like really good. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to make sure I check him out. So I went and checked out your Instagram and I was like, oh shit, my dog funny, bro.
Oh, thanks, dude.
And I like how like you were the first person that I found out about on the local scene. Because I'm like, if I'm gonna be real, like I'm just now getting into the local scene of comedy.
Yeah.
Like actually just even having an understanding of it, not just even trying to do it myself, because I have like 3 times so far, but like just even getting interested in like trying to even like understand the local scene.
Yeah.
And so checking you out, it made me want to explore a little bit more of what was going on. So that's what kind of led me to the Heavy Anchor.
Right.
It was really checking out your shows and whatnot. And so from there, like I said, Cap introduced me.
Shout out Captain Mo Green.
Yeah, for sure. Then I came and saw one of your shows at the open mic.
Okay.
I was like, he's lit.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
really
that.
good.
Was that a Heavy Anchor?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that okay, must have been a good night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the fucking bomb shelter for me, dude. I've eaten dick there so many times.
But I feel like it's that crowd. That's why I really like it though. Like it's a bunch of comedians, so it's like you gotta actually be funny to get some fun, get some laughs in there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
gotta work for it for sure.
Yeah. Okay, but without further ado, this man been across the country now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. If you count Southern Arkansas as across the country, then yeah, it's
across the Midwest.
Nah, yeah, I've been to some places for sure.
That was good. I said, don't.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me hype you up, dog.
Go ahead. You're the one that you said right, and I'm like, well, if you're gonna ask me, and I suck, but if you want to do the, go ahead.
Nah.
No, go ahead. You do that.
No, because I feel you on.
No. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No, without further ado, Ronaldo Mercado. Let me make sure I do this right first, because I'll be fucking it up. There we go. You see that studio audience?
What's up?
Yeah, all them people out there, you know.
Yeah, I've been around. I've gone a little bit on the road. Been lucky enough to do some stuff on the road. Some clubs here and there, and a lot of independent shows and stuff. It's like the longer you do stand up, the more people that you meet that live in other states and other cities, and those are people that you can hit up to like have you go and do their show sometime in the future. You know. So,
sure.
Yeah. So I've been out there a little bit, festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured like you were one of the people that I really wanted to get with too, because I noticed you knew what you were doing. And like with me trying to figure out this comedy thing, I want to kind of get with people who like are respecting this thing.
Right. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Sure. I think most people in St. Louis is like, if they're doing comedy for the most part, they've been doing it for a while. They're usually pretty open to like helping people.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah.
And that's really dope to me.
Because it's a small scene.
Yeah.
It's not that, I mean, it's not tiny. It's not like middle of nowhere. Like I've been to Tulsa. Like Tulsa is like a really small scene. And here in St. Louis, it's bigger, but it's not like Chicago. Like I've been to Chicago and I've done shows and then gone and done open mics afterwards. And I've signed up, been like 35th on the list. And they don't give a fuck, you know? They don't care who you are, whatever, you know? You just go and do it. And like here in St. Louis, you can get bumped up on a list, and it rarely at an open mic, if it's like really popping, you'll get 20, maybe 25, but like those other scenes they're big, you know. And I think whenever it's St. Louis, it's a little bit smaller like that, it's easier to stand out a little bit more, you know.
That's true. Yeah. So how long have you been doing comedy for?
It's about to be 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, it'll be 5 years next month, or next week actually. Yeah.
That's hard.
So, yeah. Okay. Did it on my 20th birthday.
Really?
Yeah. Just should I tell you how I got into stand up?
Yeah, you already knew what the next question was. It's almost like you do one of these things.
I know, right? Yeah, Joe, Riff Laugh Love on YouTube every single Thursday.
Plug that shit.
I'm gonna do it every 3 minutes.
No, for real though.
Yeah, no, I did like a little bit. Like, so you're in improv now, right? Yeah. I never did improv or anything like that, but like I had like in middle school, like my 8th grade English teacher, they brought the kids from the high school over and they taught us like what speech team was, and they kind of like, we did sort of like improv exercises in 8th grade. So I kind of had like my first sort of like intro into kind of like performing like that, and I even got, like, my teacher was like, we improv the scene together. It was me and like one other kid, and she's like, you led the scene too much. You weren't giving him enough room to like get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that just makes sense to do stand up. If you're like, if you can't, you know what I mean? Like if you're not working well with other people, just fucking go off on your own. You know?
That is legit what I be saying, yo.
Right.
I feel like comedy is like tennis or like golf. I like when I use sports analogies and shit like that. Like that's a one man sport. But like I feel like improv is more like basketball, like hockey.
It's all
like,
team shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And every team I was ever on, I stunk. I was horrible at every fucking sport. I got hit with the ball in baseball more than I hit it. You know what I mean? But I always like skated, BMX, shit like that. That's all single. That's by yourself. I golf. Golfing is it's all by yourself. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Like definitely skating is like I draw a lot of parallels with like stand up and that. It's like you try to work the same thing over and over and over again until you kind of got it locked and you can do it consistently. As well as with skating, it's like, yeah, it is solo, but if you have like a crew, it's a lot with like the same with stand up. If you have a crew that's good and pushes you to be better, then you will get better. And it's the same with stand up. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you have like a skate crew and they're like pushing you to like go above what you think you can do, and they're like, no, dude, you can do that, go do that, be better. It does the same thing with stand up. Like if we're in a circle and like Donovan says some funny shit, I go, you have to do that on stage. You have to. If you don't do that on stage, I'm not friends with you anymore. And then you go and do it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but you still like took that chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So high school, I did like a little bit of theater. I always wanted to do it, and I didn't like really do it until like my senior year. So I did a couple plays, and it was that same kind of thing where I was like, this is cool, but like someone else wrote this. There's all these theater kids. I don't want to hang out and talk about fucking Moulin Rouge or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm like, you guys like acid? You know what I mean? That was like me in high school. I was like, they wanted to sit around a campfire and talk about like Hamilton or whatever, and I'm like, dude, let's fucking, let's get crazy or whatever.
Exactly.
So I kind of I thought about doing stand up in high school, and then I listened to a podcast that kind of like turned me off to doing it, where they were like, one of the co-hosts was talking about like, I thought about doing stand up in high school, and then I was like, oh, what do I have to talk about? I don't have anything to talk about. So I thought, oh, well then that must mean I don't have anything to talk about if I'm 17, 18 or whatever, which isn't true. Like, you can stand up comedy comes from anywhere, but so I kind of just didn't really pursue it. And then I saw a kid that I went to school with was like posting pictures of him at open mics and shit. And I just reached out to him. I was like, dude, what is this? Like, can you do this? Are there places you can go? Show me the fucking ropes. You know what I mean? And he kind of just said, write jokes and then go to the Funny Bone for your first time, because you get on automatically and it's usually a big crowd. So I took like a month to write, and it just so happened that my birthday landed on a Tuesday, which is when their open mic is. So for my 20th birthday, I did stand up for the first time and fucking never stopped.
Holy shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't think if I got laughs my first time, and I don't think if I didn't get laughs that first time, probably wouldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it encouraged me enough to keep trying.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. But see, like, I look at anybody who starts mad young, I give you major props. Because, like, shit, I'm 30. I'm just getting started. So
right.
It's like, to be that young and have that, really gotta have balls to get on stage, yo.
Yeah, well, I had nothing. Like, I was like, I literally have nothing else. Like, I wasn't gonna go to college. I barely graduated high school. Like, I was horrible in school. I didn't have anything else. It was like, go work in a fucking warehouse or like try to make stand-up work somewhat, and luckily I've been able to like make a little bit of money doing stand-up. It's obviously not like what I'm doing full time for sure, but it supplements my income and I make money off of it, so it's something, and hopefully it only goes up from here.
Hell
right?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Hey man,
is this interesting? This sucks.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, all right.
It's very interesting. Like,
can we start over? No, I'm kidding. No,
I guess. So you think you're doing bad for real?
No, it's all right. We're good. I just, this is fine.
It's hot.
No, it's not. I get weird like talking seriously about comedy. That's it. You know what I mean? That's my thing. That's it. It's not that I won't. I definitely will. It's just I like.
No, that's actually interesting.
Okay.
I like that, because that means you really care about it.
Yeah, I just want to kind of let it speak for itself, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's hard.
But yeah, I mean, but you're, like I said, you're new and you're curious and you're inquiring about stuff, and so like I'm fucking totally open
Okay.
to whatever question, whatever you want. You know,
Okay.
dude, I'm here for you, Donovan.
I appreciate you.
I'm here for you.
See, this is what I love, man.
I'm gonna hold you.
Shit. All right, before we go any further, you smoke?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So you gonna smoke today?
Let's do it.
All right, for sure, for sure. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to our flower sponsor today. You already know Wade hooked us up again with We Supply Medical. Ooh, hold on, my bad. Real quick, let me pull up these strands real quick because I ain't trying to get this wrong. Okay, so we got the flower is grape crinkleberry with the sour stomper. He said it's got like a mango flavor to it.
Nice, dude. He knew a Mexican was coming on, so he wanted some mango. Dude, this is some really good looking weed. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he definitely be growing that fire.
This is good stuff, dude.
Oh yeah.
Who is this? What's his name?
We Supply Medical.
Shout out Weed Supply Medical, dude.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, Wade,
Hell yeah.
he be pulling out that fire, bro.
Okay.
Like, this is my guy right here.
He
man.
grows that?
Yeah.
Nice. Shout
Yeah.
out you, Wade.
He cold as fuck with it. Oh, and the genetic, my bad. Yeah, the breeder is Force of Nature Genetics. My bad. Yeah, Force of Nature Genetics, grown by We Supply Medical.
Dope.
That's right. That's right.
Doing a great job. Yeah, no, dude, I love that. And I like, yeah, I'd love to smell. Oh yeah. That's great. I mean, that like this is really like so good. It reminds me of like whenever you would go and you would only get like brick shit, and then your one homie would be like, we got dro, bro. We got the dro. And you'd be like, all right, let me get the dro. And then you get that first smell of like really nice weed. That's what that felt like. That felt like my first time all over again. I'm excited. this is the best podcast in St. Louis. Fuck my show, honestly. No, because I do my show and I'm like the only like pothead stoner that does it. So like I'm just getting high alone with my fucking co-host and shit, you know. So,
Shit. I got let me get on there. Let me be a guest on there.
yeah, sure, why not? We'll do it. Yeah. Get the collab going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will O'Donnell. I don't know if you met Will, but he doesn't. He smokes, but he doesn't like. He's not like a just stoner. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
He smokes weed sometimes, but and then Aaron just totally no weed. No, he just drinks. That's about it. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, I didn't start actually smoking until my 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in high school, we got drug tested.
No, for real? Was it like
yeah.
a private school or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. So what? Did you have to get like? Oh, I guess you didn't. You just didn't smoke, huh?
I just drank a bunch.
What would they do? Yeah, right. Well, I guess that is what happens. Yeah, just pushes. What, was it like a Catholic school or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That explains why you're not doing comedy till 30.
Yeah.
You're like, we got to keep this shit together. And then they're like, go be free. And you're like, I can do stuff?
Yup.
Whoa, holy shit. Yeah.
Wow. You know me without even knowing me. Holy shit. Yeah, dude.
I started smoking weed, when was it? Probably like the summer going into junior year or sophomore year, I think. Probably when I started smoking weed.
Really?
Too young. Yeah, for sure too young, but whatever.
I kind of wish I had started a little bit earlier, honestly.
I smoked weed before I ever drank anything.
Really? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I just see like people getting drunk and it didn't seem like it was that cool. And then you get good at getting drunk. And you're like, nah, this is very cool.
Yep.
Like, nah, this is cool as fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm cool. Look at me drinking 8 beers on a Monday. Aren't I cool as fuck, guys?
See, I was never a beer drinker.
Oh.
I was always liquor. I hated the way beer tasted.
I can't control it because if I get like a mixed drink, I'm drinking mixed drinks as fast as I'm drinking a beer. So then I just get drunker faster.
I usually try to throw like water in between.
You have that kind of control?
Yeah, I was about to say.
It comes with age, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah. You'd had enough horrible days that you completely lost that you're like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't learned my lesson yet.
No, not at all. Each drink just looks a little bit better to text your ex at 2 a.m.
I don't get, you know what I do? I don't like send texts like that. I like text my homies. I'm like, dude, I love you. Where are you? I wish you were here right now.
Now, how did you get that kind of discipline? Shit. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I was about to say, I need friends like that. I just get pictures of my friend's balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Holy shit. I need to figure out. Yeah. I guess I need to be a better friend because I shouldn't be doing that shit.
I do the same. Like if I'm tripping really hard, I'm like, damn, dude, I wish the homies were here. You know what I mean? Like I'm having a good time, but like, damn, I wish the homies were here having a good time with me. You know what I mean? And then I call my friend. I'm like, have you ever had 4 grams of mushrooms and you don't know what to do with yourself? And they're like, you just need to calm down, buddy. You're gonna be okay. I'm like, all right, thanks.
Also, it's 8 p.m. on a Monday.
Yeah. But no, that's like a thing, like doing stand-up. We were bringing back to stand-up. Like,
I was getting ready to say, damn, did you do this on stage or something like that? Now I think about it.
When I started, like I said, I started when I was 20. So the whole first year that I did stand-up, I did it all sober. And
really?
so, yeah, so that, like, I learned to, like, actually just be comfortable at that first stage. Because it takes a lot of time to be comfortable just being, to just be on stage, like, that takes a lot of time, and that's like getting up all the time, and just being up there in the worst crowds, in front of good crowds, in front of no crowds. Like
that was the next question I was getting ready to ask. Like,
yeah, and so like the whole first year, like being sober, I got on my way there. I realized that like I can just do this no matter what. I don't need to be that person who's like, oh, I have to have a drink before I get on, or like I gotta smoke before I go up. I could do it, and that's also why I don't have like any like pre-show rituals, you know what I mean? I don't like have to dress a certain way. Nothing has to be in a very specific way because I want it to be like I could go up in any scenario, in any situation, you know?
Yeah. That's really gangster.
Yeah.
That's
fucking gangster, bro.
Nah, for real though, like you like fuck it. If somebody tell me to go up on that stage, I'll be like, all right, bet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like that's cold as fuck, yo. That's goals.
Well, and that's kind of that's how it sort of kind of happens for some people, and how it might happen for you, because a lot of stand-up kind of stuff is like a little old school in St. Louis, where like at the Funny Bone and even at Helium too, they're like, oh shit, my bad. They're kind of like they want to know who's around. They're like, who's here? Who do we see all the time? And if something could happen where like, hey, the host isn't here, they're not going to make it. Donovan, we need you to go up, just go do a spot, like do a guest spot. You need you to do 5 minutes, and you got to have it. You got to be ready. You know what I mean? You got to be right there, ready with it.
Understand.
And yeah, that's kind of like I got my first break at the Funny Bone, like my first weekend working there was like just a little bit less than a year into stand up. They gave me my first hosting spot. And then I just always spent my time there, always hung out, you know. Just tried to be seen by the people running the place, and that's really important. Like
right.
putting yourself out there.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I've been trying to do. Is like whenever I do go to open mics, try to stay late. Try to stay as late as possible, and just hang around and meet the people there, like meet the different comedians and stuff like that. Like that's the biggest thing that I'm trying to do right now.
Absolutely, meeting other comedians, because like again, they just don't know that you exist. They don't even know that you're a comedian. They don't know that you're there if you're not being seen. And that kind of happened like whenever the COVID shit went down. I was 21. And so I'm like, they say if you're in your 20s, like it's your low risk, you know? So it's like as soon as I was able to go out again, I was out. I was out there as soon as I could be out there. And I just started getting spots at the Funny Bone like all the time because I was just there. Yeah. And then people get the wrong attitude where they're like, oh, you're the golden boy, you know, like they love you. And I'm like, oh no, I'm just there.
Yeah,
like I'm there. Where are you at? Mm-hmm. I'm there on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, sitting at the bar, just hanging out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And then eventually they just notice that, you know, and if they like, and then if you also, this is all on top of doing well when you're on stage too, right? Like, and that's like the base level. That's where like you're starting out, right? You're trying to figure out how to at least do well sustain it for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You're trying to be a consistent, recreatable 5 minutes where you can like make it good the whole time. You know, no dips or whatever.
Yeah. Like, so out of the 3 that I've done, there's only been 2 of those sets that I want to combine together. I want to at least get a solid 3 sets together and turn it into a solid 5.
Okay. Like oh, you mean like good stuff from this set, good stuff from this set, good stuff from this set.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. I just I almost had like so little. Like I don't know how, like these people that are like, I'm brand new, I've written a bunch of stuff and I have like They go, I got all this untouched stuff in my notebook that I've never even tried yet. That's never been me. That's never been me. I've like the first time they give you 4 minutes, I only did like 2.5.
Yep.
And then I was like, oh fuck, dude, like I need to keep writing more, you know. And I never like my writing has never gotten so in front of my performing. Like, cause anytime I write something, I like try it that night.
I got you.
The next night, kind of thing, you know.
See,
and it's like I just think like when you have like all of this extra, I find it harder to like try to pick from the stuff that you've already done and try to go like I like. So now what I'm doing, like the longest I've done is 47 minutes. Consistently, I'm doing like 25-minute sets, you know, featuring and stuff. And whenever you have to do like if you're just doing like a guest spot, you're just doing 5 minutes. Like it's been harder for me. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like, how do I decide what I'm gonna do? Like, what stuff do I want to do? It's like, do I want to work on a new bit, or do I want to try to just do 5 minutes that crushes, or like, has this stuff been working consistently recently, but has that been just in front of comedians? You know, it's like it's hard to make a decision when you have now that I have all this extra shit. I'm like, I don't know. And then I get in the head of like, after I'm off and like maybe this one joke didn't work, I'm like, fuck, dude, I could have done that joke and then done this one. Whereas like when you're first starting out, you're just like, I have 4 minutes. That's it. Like, oh, like this is all I have. I mean, I got to make this work as best as I can. Yeah, I don't know. And I think you just like try to like out of necessity, you're like trying to just fucking get that one fucking thing to work, you know. I'm going to Austin next week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go sign up for Kill Tony, and like I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for that minute.
Congratulations.
Like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I got a couple shows down there, but my birthday will be that Monday. That Kill Tony is on that Monday. Hard. So
Are you gonna try to stop off at Rogan's Club as well?
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna. Well, that's where they do Kill Tony on that Monday.
Oh, okay. I thought it was still at Vulcan.
No, it's at
Mothership.
The Comedy Mothership now. So yeah, we'll be down there on Sunday. So we'll sign up on that Sunday and that Monday, and then I got shows at other venues during the week.
Oh, that's gangster, bro.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And like, so the first time I did Kill Tony when it was in St. Louis, it was like really easy to have that 1 minute because like I only had like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I was like 9 months into comedy. Really? We want to talk about it for real. I had like 3 minutes for real. You know what I mean? But I could do 6 or whatever.
Really? Mm-hmm. So what made you that early in the game go and do Kill Tony?
Well, they came to St. Louis.
And you just was like, I'm going for it?
Signed up.
That's that's
got
gangster,
pulled out.
bro.
It was the last one to get pulled out. It was cool.
Was that a one-off, or was that during flyover?
No, it was like they were on tour when they were
okay.
going on tour with it. Yeah, and that's not something where it's like you get pulled out from Kill Tony. You don't make it. You know what I mean? But like what it did for me in St. Louis was it had other people again being seen. Yeah. There were other comedians in St. Louis that I had never even talked to that were like, oh hey, and they were like people that were like way above me. They're like, hey, I saw you on Kill Tony. Good stuff, you know. And even just that, like whenever you're first starting out, when you're 9 months into comedy, you're like, oh, fuck. Acceptance.
Yeah.
This is so sick.
Yeah.
I'm high, dude. This stuff rips.
Hey, shout out Wade, man. Every time somebody then came through and he done supplied us, man.
I gotta go tell a story about Jerry Springer after this, dude.
You still gonna be able to do it. This is gonna get you right.
Yeah. Have some fun. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, like, and here's like a advice for you, figuring out like your time as far as going like, I can do 8, but I have like 4.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like, so I did 47 minutes, but there were jokes that I did that I could have not done. Gotcha. And that I would have been happy to not do, but I had to like, they booked me for something. And that's another thing, dude. A lot of stuff that you're going to get is going to be like, you're not ready. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, or not ready, but like, you haven't done it. And you're like, I don't know.
Right.
Try to fucking like rise to the occasion kind of shit or whatever.
No, that's, hey, no. I like that shit. I feel like that's one of the, cheat codes was that I did do improv first. Because I'm in the middle of doing performances and we do them every week.
But in improv, it's all in the moment. Yeah. Right?
I feel like sometimes on the stage, like when you get stuck or when something doesn't hit, you kind of got to be able to pivot.
Mm-hmm. That is important. But what's easier than pivoting? Not having to pivot.
Just sticking to it. Gotcha.
Well, but like having stuff that's good enough to where you don't have to pivot.
I got you.
You know what I mean? And that comes from the writing and trying to write like the cleanest, like breaking it down into like a clean joke and like finding like where is the structure, where is like the actual joke, and then like what's like the kind of like flavor that's on it that I'm putting on it, and that goes to varying degrees, right? Like you have people that are just structure, right? You got like think of all your one-liner comedians, Stephen Wright, fucking Mitch Hedberg, all those guys, whatever. Those guys are just structure. And then that goes all the way to other ends of the spectrum of people that are like almost no structure, and like you get like a lot of storytelling comics, or even somebody like a Nate Bargatze. Like if you like write his stuff down, you go like, I don't know how funny this is, but then when you perform it and you watch the performance, it's really entertaining, and that's like I think the best comedians somewhere in the middle.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like finding how that structure fits in. And that I think that's the difference between stand-up and improv, is stand-up emphasizes a lot more on structure, laughs per minute. How many laughs can you get in a minute? Fucking how quick can you get from setup to punchline and make it make sense? And then how many times can you tag that up afterwards? Whereas improv, and this is just from what I'm assuming, it's like more natural and kind of like finding it in the moment, and not trying to rush to get there.
Yeah.
And I think you learn in improv to not rush it.
Yeah.
And that can be a lot of people's problem in stand-up, is like it's too fast, trying to get there too fast.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get exactly what you're saying. Because that was I guess that was one of the things I was saying with my 5 minutes that I kind of had in mind, was like, out of those three, the solid ones that I know like for sure hit, like focus on those to make it a solid 5. Figure out a way to make them combine.
Yeah, absolutely. And then don't even think about it as like these are 3 separate things. You can plug in and out. You can switch all that shit around,
Got you.
And I think that's like a real good place to get in stand up, is like having them in your pocket, having them right there, and then just pull it out, and going like, okay, maybe I'll open with this joke, or maybe I'll look at someone in the crowd, talk to them for a second, see where that leads into my material, see how I can make that, like try to find that segue, try to find that connection, and then get out of that, and then try to find a connect. Like normally if you go like, I do my bit about buttons, which transitions perfectly into my bit about shoelaces. Instead, like try to go like, maybe this bit about buttons, let's see if I can make it go to my dead baby joke. You know what I mean? Like try to find a way to get it there, know? Naturally kind of.
Exactly what you're saying.
And then trying to be consistent. The consistency. I think that's what a lot of people forget, is like, you can get a laugh. A lot of people can get a laugh.
Yeah.
Can you make a laugh happen over and over and over again?
Got it.
Exactly where you want it to happen.
Got it.
Because anybody can. If you fucking like put a baby up on stage for long enough, it's gonna get a laugh in the audience.
Got it.
And but can you make a laugh happen in the same spot every time?
Gotcha.
When you go up?
Gotcha.
At least that's what I think about it. And there's also one way to think about it too. It's fucking stupid. Stand-up's dumb. Don't ever do it.
I'm just convinced we need to teach babies one-liners now.
Shit would crush, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It would sell so many tickets.
Yeah. No, I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, this makes a lot of sense. Because that was one of the, my second set that I did. I realized it was a fucking history lesson instead of being like, and I was like, damn, like it didn't hit any of the ways that I really wanted it to.
Yeah.
Because I was so focused on trying to, like, that whole day, I was focused on trying to make sure I had all those stats together. Instead of being like, fuck stats.
Yeah.
Like, focus on making this
Hey,
shit
listen,
legit.
dude. It's going to suck more. And it's going to be worse than that. and then it's gonna suck more.
Because you haven't figured it out yet.
It's just you know. But even I don't think you ever like figure it out. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you do, I haven't gotten there yet. Mm-hmm. I mean, I ate my fucking ass last night because I wrote 3 new minutes and tried to do all the new stuff and got lost halfway through it and then pulled out of it and had to do some fucking joke that I didn't want to do, but I knew it would like get the crowd over. It just happens. Yeah. I think you sort of start to notice the progress whenever you like have a set and it was at a level where you're like, this used to be good enough, but that's not. Where you're like, damn it, dude, like that wasn't good enough. And then somebody's like, dude, that was really good. And you're like, no, it wasn't. Like that would have been acceptable for me, whatever, fucking a year ago or whatever. Gosh. If I would have done that set a year ago, I would be fucking stoked. But like now, it's like I know I'm better than that.
Okay.
You know, like self accountability.
Yeah.
Bro, trying to write every day. I don't fucking write every day. Definitely don't. But if I did, I would be so much better and I would get better so much faster. But I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, that's part of my problem. And then too, like, I'm not a writer. So like what I'll do is like I'll make little like notes or whatever. And then before I go on the open mics, I'll set my phone up right there and then like act it out in front of it and like record it.
Do they wait, you do like record yourself?
Yeah.
And then you okay.
And then watch it and then like, you know, pick stuff from it and then try to come up with a set.
Like a little kid dancing in front of the camera.
Yep.
Like, how do I look? Is that good? Did I do the lean like Michael Jackson right? Did I do it?
A little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean that's definitely. You go up. Do you record do you audio record your sets when you go up?
I've started, yeah.
Yeah, could definitely go back and listen to those. Mm-hmm. Hear how much you suck.
I mean, honestly.
Dude, I hate listening to myself. It fucking sucks, dude. Like, and it's you think like you're gonna. Hopefully, you stop cringing at yourself, but I always hear the cringe. You know what I mean? But that's good. You go like, okay, well, I don't want that to happen again.
Yep.
What can I do to change that to make it stop being like that?
Yep.
And you always just like trying to be honest with yourself all the time. You know?
Facts.
I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Cause Wade's got that shit, man.
Yeah, you do. You got that fire.
I think that's where you should see his NFTs.
What?
No, what is it? Yeah, he's the one that got
NFTs.
Yeah.
Who?
Dude's made money off NFTs.
Oh, whoa, really? He's got fucking internet, like picture money. He's got online fucking. He's got like it's like the video of like fucking Charlie bit my finger or whatever. Did he sell that?
I think that's one of them actually.
Does he own that? That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't either, but I mean, shit.
I mean, maybe that helps him grow better weed. I think so.
I mean,
dude, that's America. Sell NFTs, grow weed. God damn it, dude.
New merch idea.
we might have to bleep that out.
That would kill. That would kill.
I feel like, yeah.
You know that guy? You know the Proud Boys? You know that guy that's the leader of the
group?
Yeah, they're the group. They're like those guys that are like, you gotta fucking name 5 cereals or you're gay or whatever. Those guys?
Yeah.
You ever see those guys?
That snake thing?
You know, yeah, it's something like that. You know those those Antifa guys? You know Antifa? Antifa?
Yeah.
Anti-fascist?
I've somewhat heard of
those anti-fascist guys? That's like their opposites are the Proud Boys. But that guy, the leader of the Proud Boys stuff, he like sells like right-wing shirts, and then he also sells like left-wing shirts at the same time. Yeah, under the same company.
Isn't he one of the guys that started Vice? Is that the same guy I'm thinking?
No, not that guy.
Oh, okay.
No, whoever's the guy now. Yeah.
He does what all those like rich motherfuckers do. Nike.
What do you mean?
The same shit.
Nike.
They support Colin Kaepernick, but then
right, but then they make like new stuff, for like the cops or whatever.
In the NFL,
they make cops running shoes.
NFL, like they do all types of shit. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
motherfuckers just don't pay attention. That's
free
all.
Market's a free market.
That's right, dude. Damn right.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get into the game like that shit.
Making t-shirts, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's all in the merch game. All this, dude. We were only born to buy shirts. Look at that.
Yeah.
Buy Captain Mo Green shirt. I should have wore mine, dude. He's got that cool emos one. I think they sent him a cease and desist for it.
They did.
Emos or tattoos?
Both.
I think. Oh, it was both of them.
Both. That's why these collector's editions.
Hell
That's why
yeah.
I'm rocking this
I got
shit,
mine.
bro.
I swear, dude. I'm gonna fit in it one day.
Oh, you do the same thing where you buy a shirt too small and it's like, I'll get there.
It's a fucking no. My friends buy them for me. And they're like, "Hey, you're fat. Isn't that funny? Wouldn't you like to wear that shirt?" And then I'm like, "God damn it, dude."
Damn.
That's what my co-host did, Aaron of my podcast. He went to Mexico. He bought me a shirt and he bought it in a large, so I would lose weight and fit into it.
That's some gangsta ass shit. He's holding you accountable.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a very funny comedian. So is Will O'Donnell. Check out Riff Laugh Love.
For sure.
For all your fat shaming needs.
All that stuff. Yeah. That show is really, it is, if you like over the line, offensive stuff, sure, yeah, it's a fun podcast.
See, like, the podcast that I had before this, Triple Dub, that's all we did was talk shit.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah,
that's where it's
nice.
just like, I gotta get back in that mode again.
Yeah.
Where it's just like,
Yeah, Will, Aaron's like 30, I'm about to be 25, and Will is like 40, and we just give Will shit for being 40 and like having a bald spot and stuff. Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
that's lit.
Yeah, it's a good time.
You're Stavros of the group.
Kinda, yeah, except Stav is funny.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Nah, for real though, this shit got me high as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. All right, so I got a couple more questions.
Okay.
So, who inspired you in comedy?
Ooh. You mean like now or like who made me want to do it?
Both.
Okay. Well, George Carlin like blew my fucking mind when I was in like 6th grade. Which I think that happens to a lot of people. Him and then like Gabriel Iglesias was a guy that I saw that like said stuff that was like personal. Like I didn't have a dad, and like he had like a joke where he talked about how he doesn't have a dad, and that was the first time I'd like seen that, and it made me go like something that you can talk about. You know what I mean? It's like not like whatever. You know, you shouldn't like not talk about it. Whatever. You know. So that like definitely very much. I don't think if you watch me do stand-up, you probably wouldn't see either of those people is like influencing my stand. I mean, maybe, but probably not. But like a lot of guys that I like now that I think are really good are, you know, the joke writers. Mark Norman. I watch a lot of Mark Norman. Taylor Tomlinson. I like did her, like I did, I like listened to her set and then wrote out like I transcribed her set and while I listened to it and like just to like understand like her writing kind of stuff. She's great. He's great. Who else? Other people that I've seen live. Fucking John Morgan, the Raging Cajun, like made me understand like performance and made me like try to like remember that like it's always a performance and you can't fucking not perform, even if it's, you know, well, there's 8 people, you still have an obligation to perform and like put something into it. You know, don't fucking phone it in, which you get guilty of, especially whenever you're like, oh, I got fucking 20 minutes that are funny. Like fucking let me just, you know, but like take a chance. You gotta take a chance. I heard I like Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, I fuck with him heavy.
He was the shit. He's a great guy. Really nice guy to work with. Fucking
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. He you know, tipped me extra and stuff. He was great. Well, actually, he actually paid me personally, like because he was doing Helium, but the club didn't pay me. He like paid me and stuff, and
Really?
on top of also like great advice and all stuff. Yeah, he was really cool. But what was I saying?
Damn.
What was I saying?
Damn.
Your inspiration?
That's 1 degree away now at this point, right?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1 degree away.
What?
From Schultz.
Yeah, he was. Well, he was like, "When are you moving to New York?" And I was like, "Fucking, let me go with you." You know what I mean? And then he was like stressing the importance of like good audio for like your clips and stuff. And then he paid me. He was like, "Get a good camera or get a good microphone for your camera and shit." And he was like very welcoming, like because Helium Green Room is a fucking broom closet, and he brings a whole crew with him. He's got like 5 people in there.
Yeah, like Mark and all of them.
Yeah, he's got like 5 people in this green room, and then his last guy shows up, and everybody's like moving around and stuff. And I was just like, I got up and I was gonna go out the door just to, you know, let them all get their space and like not be in the green room because, you know, whatever. And he's like, no, don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Other people would have been like, okay, yeah, good. He's gone. That leaves room. But like just that, like for a younger comedian is like very fucking cool to do. You know what I mean? So,
damn.
Inspirations.
Yeah, you ain't no Trump in this shit.
What does that mean? I mean, like, I've worked with people, sure. Yeah. What am I supposed to flex?
I mean, shit, you doing it already. What you mean? You didn't drop
so here we
names
go.
all over
This goes
shit.
back. This goes back to being consistent and always showing up and being around. Like I said, I'm always at the Funny Bone. Hassan Minaj came to town. He was doing the Stiefel, and he hit up the Funny Bone because it's like the local club, and he's like, "Who's funny that can do time opening for my fucking theater show?" And the manager said me, you know, and that's because the manager fucking likes me and like has seen me, you know, around the club all the time, and I've done well in his club. So that's probably the biggest. That is the biggest headliner show that I've ever done. Definitely.
I see.
Yeah.
Nah,
that was the flex moment.
Nah, not only that, but I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
Be consistent. And, you know, like, it's like whatever you want is what you can get out of it.
Yeah.
So what do you want? You know, whenever I started doing stand-up, I was like, I want to do stand-up where it's a comedy club. I want to do stand-up in comedy clubs. Yeah. That is where I want to do it. So I put all effort into that. Yeah. All my effort into that. And now I work to do clubs here, which is nice. And now I would like to do more comedy clubs. And then you get to do other cool stuff along the way. Yeah. You know? You get to do weird stuff, you know? And I am glad, like, putting on your own shows, you start to do that stuff too, because it's as much as, like, you put into it, you're also going to get out of it. And, like, trying to help out the scene and giving more comedian spots is awesome. You know? Making it work for you and making it work for them too is good. You know? Putting up, getting good rooms and good stage time for people is awesome. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. No, I 1,000% understand what the fuck you laying down right now, bro. For real. And I respect the fuck out of it, for real.
Thanks, dude.
I respect that shit.
Yeah. I try. Whatever. And that's what you have to do. You just got to try. Yeah. Do whatever you can.
Yeah. No matter what.
Try to help people. Yeah. Yes. That's not. This sucks.
No, it doesn't. No. Not at all. Honestly.
5 minutes.
Because that's what, so we're talking about, like, when you go out on the road, you get to see other scenes. You also get to see scenes, you get to see scenes that are, like, way better than yours. And you come back and you're like, fuck, I want to make this like that. Exactly. And then, so you got to try to put into whatever you're seeing there, try to put that into where you're at.
Like I said, I understand exactly what you're doing. That's why, I'm listening to everything that you're saying, because it's like, I see how much you respect this. And you got me, honestly, thinking about, like, what it is what are my goals actually with this? Right. Like, I've never actually sat down.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah. So, like, you just, that's what I'm saying. All of this is really, like, making me really, like, assess, like, okay,
what
is it that you really want?
My friend, like, gives me self-help books, which is a fucking insult.
Not at all.
Yeah, shit. It is. He's like, dude, you seem like your shit's fucked up. Here, try the 10X rule. You seem like you don't have any goals in your life. Learn how to make something of yourself.
You done the subtle art of not giving a fuck?
What's up?
You done the subtle art of not giving a fuck?
Nah, I don't like shit that has, like, curse words in the title, because it's like, okay, I get what you're doing. It's real fucking cute. Do it on Tumblr. Leave me alone. I'm not, fucking do it on your own terms. You know what I mean? I'm not wearing people wear bags that have the word bitch on it. It's like, okay, cool, I get it. Yeah, those people that this was my idea. It was like, you know how people have those fucking hey, look, he's got a big dumb water jug. You know how they do those big dumb water jugs that have, like, the time on it, and they're like, good morning, time to keep drinking, you're doing great, halfway there. I would like those, but it's like just insults on it. It's like, hey, you're a dumb fuck. Keep drinking, dumbass, you're not gonna lose weight. You know what I mean?
That actually would be kind of lit.
That stuff, yeah. I think that'd be fun.
I feel like that's kind of like this clothing company that I like wearing. Assholes live forever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But also, I just thought about my idea. If I actually put that out there, I couldn't buy it because it has fucking curse words on it. Yeah.
Just be an oxymoron like everybody else, or a hypocrite like every shit.
Nah, I'm mostly a hypocrite for sure.
Like Nike.
Yeah. I'm Nike. Yeah, definitely. Both sides.
That's right. You just do it.
Yeah, look at him, dude. He's quick. Those are those improv classes paying off, dude. You see that?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like I got to switch out of that mode. Like, now I got to get back to, like, that's what I'm saying. We need to create a whole show just dedicated towards it so I can really get in that, like, but no, you're right. I should be able to flip it on no matter what.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah,
you're right. Yeah. You're right. That's facts.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start working on this shit. Honestly, for real though. You sat down and you didn't put me to class.
Throw away everything.
I ain't gonna lie, sensei.
Yeah, get on the bus. Throw away everything. Throw away your whole life. Dedicate everything to stand-up comedy.
I mean, honestly,
cut off everyone in your life. Don't talk to anyone unless they're in stand-up comedy. No. But no, I
improv
definitely
is there, so stand-up's next.
Right. Well, my shit was like, you know, what was so dope was like when I started doing stand-up and like I had to go to like Easter or whatever, and I was like, I got a show, guys. I gotta go. See you later. You know what I mean? That was, or like being like, oh, sorry. You know what? I'd love to make it, but I got a show. So sorry. Kind of nice. I like that.
But speaking of shows, though, shit. What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, let's get you out of here. You said you gotta be out of here at 8, right?
No, 8:30.
8:30?
Yeah.
Right, so you got a little time.
We got a little bit of time.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
If you want to keep going?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cool.
Shit, you can vibe. We can smoke more.
No, I mean, I wish I could hang out longer. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do Sorry, Please Continue. So
yeah, no, you good. That's one of the things I wanted to make sure. Like, I'm not very good with time, so I'm always gonna make sure that. I'm honestly, and I was so pissed off when I was downstairs trying to like text you and like call you because like I sent the message when I was on the street, but once I got underground, just nothing. And I was like, dude, I'll be late for my own shit. Yep. Like, fuck my podcast, fuck those guys. I'll be late for that. Yep.
But it's like, this is my first time coming here and shit. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be fucking late. I got to be on time.
No,
I'm so bad about being on time and shit. But yeah, I talked to Jeremy, the host. He knows I'll be when I'm getting there, so we'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
For sure, man.
Still give you about 20 minutes to get lost in the parking garage.
yeah, I'll be good. Yeah, check out Sorry, Please Continue. That's cool. And that's another thing, dude. Yeah, you know, cool shows. Cool shows are cool.
Actually, I want to ask some questions about that. So, what got you three together to want to do a podcast?
I think I was just like bored, and I remember like hanging at the bar afterwards. Whatever. All the dumb shit, any reason someone wants to do a podcast, just do dumb shit. And I thought about like, oh, it'd be fun to just get together and try to riff. That's another thing about like, when you're talking about like being on, you know, and like trying to switch gears like that. I was like, well, if we fucking do every week, it's us trying to just be funny with each other for an hour, that might help that.
Yeah.
And then you you finally get on somebody's podcast that has like a big audience, then you're like, oh, I've been practicing this for however long. You know, repetitions, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what. And then we were friends, and Aaron is like really funny on the cuff, off the cuff. I mean, not me, but he's like really quick, and I always love bullshitting with him, and I like bullshitting with Will too, and so that's why we do the show together, and that's how we did that. Yeah, it started. I was kind of doing it by myself. Whenever I started doing it, and then I asked those guys, well, you guys want to do this like together, and we like make it a different, so it was like, so you know how this is like a show, and like I had one, and then it kind of just consistently became us three on the one show, and then I was like, well, why don't we just have like our own show, not call it this, because what it was called, you want to know the name of the first one? Yes. It was called Uncircumcised. That's raw and uncut. That's what it was called. Yeah, it was a really fucking stupid name. So we were like, well, let's change the name, and then it'll be us three.
Nah, that's a lit name. It's just hard to get money with that.
Yeah, no, that's
that's definitely a passion project.
Yeah, for sure. But like, even doing podcasts is not my passion. It's not.
Yeah,
because sometimes I go to do it, and I'm like, why the fuck do I even do this? But then you do it, and you're like, it's fun. It's a good time.
So how many episodes have y'all
done? We hit 60 something. Of Riff Laugh Love, but we've been doing it for over a year altogether. But
you're passionate about it.
I guess. It's fun. I like it. It's a good time. Yeah. Like I said, it's good to riff with your friends, and also when you're riffing with friends, you come up with
mentioned
bits.
that shit about 20 times in this motherfucker.
Yeah, check out Riff Laugh Love.
The fuck out of here. It's okay. You're a podcaster.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm that.
You're a podcaster.
I'm weird with labels. I guess.
Yeah.
Except for stand up. I like stand up. But also I don't like when I'm meeting like my friends and they're like, this is Ronaldo. He's a comedian. I'm like, fucking chill.
Yeah.
I'm just a person. All right.
I 1,000% understand what you mean.
Yeah. Because that's like everything. I've always been in like all into scenes, all kinds of different scenes, like skateboarding and BMX, and then like I love like the jam band Grateful Dead scene, but I also like the hardcore scene, like going to shows and metal shows and fucking moshing, doing karate in the pit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all these things, but I've never been like I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. I'm just like I kind of just like shit that I like.
Got you.
You know.
See, I'm like.
But people always want you to go like, well, what are you? What do you do? And you're like, I guess I have to say something.
Yeah. At this point, shit. I got a new job. I just got employed after being unemployed for a month.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
What a turning tide.
Yeah.
7 of my friends are unemployed. All within a week. It was crazy.
That's kind of lit. Did they quit or did they get fired?
It was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
A lot of them got fired.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them got fired.
Damn.
Most of them got fired. I think 1 or 2 of them quit. But yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was like everybody lost their job.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, do I need to quit my job? And then I got my paycheck. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Like I said, if you like your shit, nah, stay there.
It's fine. I don't love it, but it's whatever.
But does it help you with your passion?
It pays my bills, yes, and they let me take off work and stuff, so it's cool.
Yeah. I definitely fuck with this new job. It's dope. Yeah. It's actually shit, I get to like trim weed for a living.
Ooh, that seems pretty chill.
It actually is. It's giving me like it's like therapeutic. I never would have thought. I mean, half the time, I'd be catching bumps and shit. I didn't realize, you could actually be allergic to weed.
Oh.
So, like, yeah, different ones, like, it's like actually a real weed. Like, you can be allergic to that shit.
Wait, yeah, so you get like, like bumps and like hives and shit?
I think so.
No way.
So I've been wearing like hoodies and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have fuck up my back. Real bad posture.
A little bit, As you can see, these chairs don't help either. I'm just kind of like, that's why I used to go to the chiropractor. Now that I'm employed again, I'll be back.
You believe in those?
Yeah, man.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I get turned off because I'm like, they're not like real. They don't have any qualifications. What?
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Don't knock it till you try
I'm
it,
like
bro.
that with everything, though. I'm like, you've gone scuba diving? Are you
see, I ain't
stupid?
doing that shit.
Yo, you've gone snorkeling?
That's privilege shit.
You get jellyfish bite you or whatever.
For real, though. First off, I respect
I'm not trying to
the
get peed on in public.
Word. Behind closed doors a little.
Yeah. Ow, fuck. See, dude?
R. Kelly taught you, huh?
Doing something stupid.
Oh, shit. What was I getting ready to say? Fuck. Damn. I got off beat that quick. What were we just talking about?
Dude, I don't know. I'm a bad host of my own podcast, so.
Last thing I remember is getting peed on, but
That's about it. Yeah, dude. We were all kind of thinking about getting peed on for a little bit.
Oh, the sea. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I went snorkeling one time. I'll never do that shit again. Nah. I was like, with my friends, that's like certified divers and shit. And they're like, oh, it'll be fun. Like, nah, I don't fuck with that shit. And then, like, the instructor, he, like, started throwing bread out. And, like, that's really kind of illegal. But
Yeah.
This motherfucker started throwing it out for the fish to start coming up so we could, like, get a
I
closer
guess,
glimpse.
yeah. I mean, certified to, like, for the sea?
I guess.
Who did the certification?
Hell if I know. Shit.
Poseidon?
I mean, if you're concerned about it, submarine tour prices are pretty low right now.
Let's go.
Shit, they probably found somebody to type that shit up real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really do any of that. My buddy like went skydiving. And they asked if I wanted to do it. And I was like, I'm good.
Fuck no.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, see, I was supposed to do that. It was either that or go to Cabo.
Yeah, I'll go to Cabo. That's yeah. Why were those the 2 options?
Yeah.
Well, see,
What?
Pretty similar.
Yeah. What? Yeah, no, paradise or free falling?
I mean, if y'all want to make it real dark, my grandma had died and she left me a little bit of money. So, like, I was trying to figure out what to do. And so one group of friends, they were like, yo, we want to go skydiving for, like, our senior thing. And I was all like,
No, Cabo's a good choice.
exactly.
Yeah, do you think would your grandma would have wanted you to jump out of a fucking plane?
I mean, I was trying to get closer to her.
I was about to say, if it went well.
That's
Boom, dude. See, that's just a little baseball right there.
right.
Set him up, knock him down.
Yeah.
Look at that trauma go.
That's what I got so far. That's right. Hey.
Do they teach you like joke writing in improv?
No.
No. Well, you learn like rules of 3, right?
Yeah.
I'd say look up joke writing. Like literally when I started, I YouTubed joke writing 101. And I just watched videos about joke writing.
Okay.
There's a guy, Jerry Corley. I watched him do like a live, because I was like a volunteer for this festival that was in town. And he did like a live seminar. He was like a writer for Jay Leno.
Really?
Yeah, for the Tonight Show or whatever. And he was just like did like joke writing exercises, you know. And you've done stuff like that too. Like what's the one? I like my women, like I like my whatever, whiskey, water, something like that. No, never heard of it.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Okay, never mind.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like joke writing. Like some of those like exercises are like I like my women, like I like my what, and then fill in the blank, make it work. That's how you write a joke right there, right? That's comparisons. That's one type of joke, and then you have rules of 3s. It's another type of joke. And it kind of explains all like juxtaposition, you know, like what makes something funny, like why funny is funny, you know, kind of like just the science of it, I guess, like the craft, the actual the craft, you know, that's what you want to call it.
Yeah,
which is kind of that, and some of it's art, I guess, if you want to call it that too. It's arts and crafts. Because
I know what I'm looking for, but I never know what to look for when I'm watching comedy.
Right. Yeah, because it kind of just seems like, oh, well, he just made it happen, right? Like, he did it. And there seems like you find some sort of pattern sometimes, right?
Well, I know it's rehearsed, but, like, how did they...
Yeah.
I guess, what is it that I'm supposed to be looking for to be able to, like, figure out how to set up my own thing?
That's the structure.
Like, yeah, exactly.
That's the structure. And that's what you learn from these guys that are, like, really... that are joke writers. Again, like, so that Jerry Corley guy...
Gotcha.
I've watched videos of him. It's like how to write 30 jokes in 15 minutes, you know, and you kind of just start. The more you can understand those concepts, the more you can get like that part of like the structure.
Gotcha.
Basically. But then like what should you write about? Personal.
Yeah.
You know? Always just try to go for stuff that's unique to you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean like turn down other ideas.
Yeah.
And people go like, oh, you need to work clean, or you need to learn how to be clean, which is, it's definitely, there's some side of that, like learning how to do that, but that doesn't mean like turning down a thought, like an idea you had just because it is dirty. Mm-hmm. Like also have that too, and have those thoughts, and like you can have them both, but realize like the importance of going like, oh, somebody needs you to do 10 minutes, and they go, well, can you do clean? And you go, yes, no. You know?
Yeah, that part where you get ready at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were saying, like, hey, somebody told me to walk up on that stage right now. I'm doing it. Like,
yeah. Which, again, just takes time.
Yeah. Repetition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like you said, I guess I am glad that I am glad that I started when I was at 20, but even though I started at 20, I'm like, I should have started earlier. Like, it's just like, no matter what, I think you just go like, I should have always been doing this or whatever. You're just like, it's just so much fun.
Yeah, I think that is kind of where I'm coming to jux with it, is that, like, you know, I guess I started stand-up at 30, but, like, I've been trying to get into entertainment overall for a long time now. Like, hell, I guess we could count the stock photo shit. Like, I was in a Mr. Beast video for the stock photos I did when I was, like, in my 20s.
Oh, okay.
So it's, like, dumb shit like that I never get credited for, but it's, like, I got to figure out how to connect the dots.
I think that happens a lot. Like, that's, you know, you're fighting through obscurity, right? Trying to fight through the obscurity. And so I think you do a lot of stuff where you're like, you just don't get recognition for a long time. Yeah. Which with stand-up is actually a good thing because you need that time.
Exactly. To really be able to have something worthwhile.
You know, you get on a big platform and you really fucking biff it.
Yeah.
People notice.
Yeah.
Tell me how I'm doing, guys. Sound off in the comments. Yeah, tell me how I'm doing.
No, you're doing amazing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That's good.
No, for real.
Like to have that in my corner.
Like, you killing this shit.
Oh, thanks, man. I meant on the podcast, though.
I know.
Oh, okay, cool.
I know you're talking about.
Okay. Woo. All right.
Hey, man, 2 things can be true, bro.
That is true. That's big.
2 things can be true.
Dude, we're getting so deep.
That's what we do around here,
Nice
bro.
deep stormy night.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, man, I was going to say something about that. That lightning better be in the background.
Oh,
yo.
it is. I made sure to frame it up.
All right, yeah.
Nice, dude. I brought the weather.
Yeah, for real, though. You look ain't got these candles out here. Shit. Might have to miss your show. Nah. Getting deep already. You'd be like, damn.
Yeah. Also, speaking of me shamelessly plugging stuff, I do a show every Wednesday at E Crow in Soulard. Starts at 10:30 called Comedy Cauldron. Come check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I also do a monthly show called Wildcard Comedy. We'll be there. We'll be doing at Helium August 31st. We'll be doing Wildcard Comedy. Me and JC Sabala. Go check it out. Buy a ticket. It's a lot of fun. It's cool.
Damn, man, you a hustler, bro. You be getting to work, dog.
I try.
You be getting to work.
Again, dude, just gotta be out there
So, like,
grinding.
you don't have another job, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
I have a day job.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
Yeah,
the next
dude.
question for you then. Like, how did you figure out how to schedule your life around, like, comedy?
Yeah, like the rest of my life, how to make that work around comedy.
Essentially, that's what you have to do. I'm realizing, like, if you want to be out and you actually want to do the comedian thing,
Yeah.
like, you would have to, like,
Well, so first it started before I even started doing comedy. Whenever I talked to my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, there's gonna be a lot of times when it seems like I love stand up more than you. It's because I do. Okay, never mind.
no.
No, but for real, I really did. I had to sit down
because I was looking at you like, yeah.
No, I know you're good. I
No,
did.
I'm married,
I
so
had
that is
to,
kinda
yeah.
bad.
So I had to like talk to her and I'd be like, hey, you know, it's like this is gonna be like my thing, and I'm gonna have to like put all my fucking effort in it. Like I've never wanted to like do that, you know, more, and so it's just gonna be what I have to do. So you do that, you know, and then the job was like I told them. You know, once I actually started getting gigs and stuff, and like I was starting to go on the road, and I was like telling them like, hey, I might have to leave, you know, and they were cool. They're cool with that. They're cool with me taking off to go. So like having a job like that is nice. And I already had a job where I was like, so if you want to talk about like trying to schedule your life around comedy, you ideally want a job where you're off on the weekends and where you're also not working nights, so you can be out doing stand-up every night, you know? Yeah. And then that was pretty much it. And I moved closer to St. Louis just to be close. I moved into St. Louis. So I'm from Illinois.
Gotcha.
And so I was just driving like 30 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes to do shows. And so I was like, let's fucking move to St. Louis. And we moved to St. Louis March 1st of 2020. And then the whole fucking world shut down.
Yeah.
Which I should have taken as a sign.
I guess, look at the fuck you did.
Yeah, I should have taken that as a sign. I should have moved right back and quit doing stand-up. But that was it. That was the universe going to do. No, you're not supposed to be doing stand-up. They're like, hey, you moved here to do stand-up? Let's shut everything down. Let's make it impossible to do stand-up.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about that. How long did it take for COVID to kind of like settle down for you to go back to doing comedy, or did you even stop? Give it up for our essential workers.
St. Charles was pretty lax. Here's actually what happened when I got fired. Well, not fired, but whenever COVID happened and they laid me off, I went to work somewhere else. I was like, is there anywhere that's hiring? Like, I need to get in. I need to have income. I can't, need to have fucking money. And so I picked up like a job delivering pizzas, and because that shit was essential. And so I was out there like delivering pizzas, just right as soon as like you could do that kind of stuff, and they were doing contactless delivery and all that stuff. So I was basically out there doing that. But then when stand up, like I said, in St. Charles, they were loosening up some stuff. So there were like bars that were like having people there, and someone started a show like out there. And I was like, fucking showed up, mask in hand, with my fucking notebook, and I'm like, all right, dude, if I can do it, let's do it. And in hindsight, I really don't think I really like. I could have missed out on it. Like, it's not like they weren't the best shows ever. It was like weird, dude. And it was like Wild West, fucking stand up comedy. Whenever like a lot of shit was shut down. It was weird.
See, I 1,000% disagree with you, and I wish like I had been able to start doing COVID because you gotta realize like how much of an advantage you have over like all the people who decided to just
take a break.
Yeah.
Well, that actually, that did happen. There were a lot of people who took breaks and kind of fell off, and I think there were some people who were waiting for something like that to finally be like, okay, I can survive and live without my feet totally in this world. Because I think that's what happens to a lot of people. Like, it's not. I think they want to get out, but they're not sure how to. Gotcha. Because again, you spend so much time. Like, this is like basically your life. You know what I mean? And it's your community, and that goes back. You know, make your community. Fucking thunder, dude.
All right. Hey man, you've been missing this lightning over here. It's looking fucking fire.
But the community, right? It's like that's kind of what keeps you into it, right? And so, but like if you're gonna like, if your community's gonna be gone, like you don't know what to do, and I think people realize like, oh no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to be out there every night, and so that's fine because that just makes room for other people that are gonna be out there all the time doing it, and so. That kind of, you know, again, like I said, I was there during COVID. As soon as Funny Bone was open again, I was there every single night that I could be there, trying to just hang out, you know, and just trying to get a spot. And everyone else was not.
Fuck, man, you got me. All right, I gotta go ahead and sit down and.
Get to work. So I was talking about like try to figure out what it is that you want out of it as far as like I said, I wanted to go to clubs. So I was like, what are all the things that I can do to get into a club? And so I did all those things. But that goes also to like if you just want to get on like a local show here in St. Louis, like how can I do that? What can I do? Just try to do well at all the open mics, you know, and go to that show and hang out in that show. Figure out where it is that you want to, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Fucking take those steps to get towards that.
Yeah.
In like a real way.
Yeah.
And however much energy you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it.
Gotcha.
For real.
I think.
And then here's also the thing with stand-up. Like a lot of people are like, I think this is funny. This is funny. If I thought it's funny, it's funny. No, it's not.
Exactly.
Hey, fuckface, it's not. Yeah. Hey, just because you think it's funny, that doesn't mean anything. The audience is going to tell you if it's funny or not.
Yep.
And if they're telling you that it's not funny in a play, like, and that's, you got to get up everywhere. And that's from going out every night. You have to go everywhere, and by everywhere I mean like different kinds of rooms. So you have to do the bar shows, you have to do heavy anchor open mic, but you also got to go to the club mics as well. Right. And then you got to go to like there's definitely there are black rooms in St. Louis. You got to go do those, and then you got to do the weird fucking nerd rooms as well. You know, you got to do the alt rooms. You got to do everything. And sometimes I get guilty of like just being in the clubs for sure. But when I can, I try to do all of them. I try to do the bar shows. I try to do the comic book store whenever I can. You know, all that stuff.
Now you talking about language because I think I haven't even talked about this before. So yeah, let's get vulnerable real quick. What time is it?
8:20.
Okay, let me wrap this up real quick. Because you really just touched on what it is that I'm really trying to encompass. Is because I am black, trying to do the exact opposite and be funny in a white space first. Okay. And then go be funny where I'm at.
Do it both. Do them at the same time.
Yeah.
Do them at the same time. Yeah. Okay. There's no reason to just stay in one and go to the other. Okay. Do them both. Because then you figure out like, okay, this just works here. You figure it out faster that, oh, this just works here and then this just works there. And you can find a way to make it work everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And then you don't have to compromise. Then you don't have to be that person that's like, man, I don't go to that place because they're this or they're that. Instead of, I haven't figured out a way to make myself funny in that room.
Yeah. See, I don't even look at it like that. I would do both. It was just like I would do different things for each. But like you said, figure out a way to make it work at both. Because I was still going to
put it together.
Yeah. Because I wanted to be able, like I said, like, I don't know. How you were saying you should be able to stand up at any audience. Yeah. I kind of look at it from that perspective. Like, I want to be able to, like, if I did stand up in a room, no matter where I go, I could do it.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I struggle in some rooms and I do better in other rooms. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be everybody, though.
But that's, yeah. You know what I mean? I definitely have jokes and I'm like, there's no way I'm doing this here. There's no way.
So that's what I'm saying.
There's no way I'm doing this here.
And that's one of the things I learned with improv, honestly, that I'm trying to tie in to like to the stand up is I feel like with improv, I feel like you gotta be a lot more safe. With stand up, I'm willing to push those boundaries.
You can. Yeah.
That's what I feel like that's what stand up's for.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to figure out like how far you can go with comedy because it's just you. You're not putting anybody else in harm's way. You have to be able to take the accountability for what it is that you're gonna do. Like you're the only person up on that stage, so like,
Right.
that's why I look at it as like I really respect the people who push the boundaries on stage because it's like, hey man, it's just you. Like you're gonna take that shit.
Right. And then again, dude, it's like be open to any kind of thought that you have that might be funny.
Yeah.
And don't exclude it because you think, oh, it's not going to work in this room or it's not going to work there or it's not clean, whatever. Like you just got to just go for it. Follow it. Follow the funny, you know? Yeah. And I think you tried writing in all different ways too, you know? Like whatever writing tips you hear from whatever person, try that for like, you know, a couple weeks or whatever. And I think if you keep switching up, for me personally, I switch up. The more I switch up the ways that I like my writing rituals, it keeps it fresher.
Gotcha.
You know, and you find different things.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish we had more time, dude.
No, you good. As Gary said, let's get you wrapped up real
That sucks.
quick. No, you gotta come back.
This is cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'd love to be back.
For real.
Sure.
Yeah, man. This was dope.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, let the homies know to come through too. Like I said, we're gonna come up with a name for this shit. It's Too T3rp. Like it's like I said, it's a combination with Too T3rp, but I want something separate.
Yeah.
I feel like this deserves its own thing.
I got
We're
nothing.
still gonna be doing weed though.
All right. As long as you keep doing weed, that's all. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
And we're gonna start adding alcohol to this. That's why I want to like, you know, we just gonna be getting lit on this shit.
Party. I love that.
Too lit.
Ooh, too lit. Too mid.
Too mid.
Too mid.
To be my one-off.
Yeah, you can host that show.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can do it behind the screen.
True, just have a blank wall playing Tetris or something.
That would actually be kind of lit.
We'll try it out.
We might have to work on this.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I think we just figured something out. All right, so give your upcoming dates again, and then hit them with our socials. Hit them with them socials.
Okay, yeah. Check me out on Instagram at Ronaldo Sucks. At Ronaldo Sucks. That is my Instagram. RONALDO Sucks with 2 S's. Also, like I said, every single Wednesday at Eat Crow in Soulard, we do the Comedy Cauldron. Starts at 10:30 for comic signups at 10. Every single month we do wild card comedy over at the Platypus down in the Grove. That's usually the last Thursday of the month. Check us out there. Check out Riff Laugh Love on YouTube. That comes out every Thursday-ish if I have my shit together. I'll be in Austin next week. Go watch me at the here we go. This is good. Go to Helium Comedy Club July 30th for the semifinals of the Funniest Person in St. Louis contest.
Hell yeah.
Go there. Check me out. All that stuff. Thanks for having me, dude.
You already know. All right. Hit them with them socials, T.
And you can find me on the IG pushing that crumbly butane goodness, Diet Rosin Tea.
Oh, man. Yeah, that T. Yeah, I'm
Throw
about
the
to figure
beat
out
on.
something with that. Huh?
Throw the beat on.
Oh, hold on. Let me close out real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. You can find Eddie at Eddie _ no, it's at STL Kush Culture _ Yeah, y'all know. My bad. Let me hurry up and wrap this up. All right, we got Ryan Fargo Flucker. Damn, I'm high. All right, make sure you follow Too T3rpd on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you hit up that voicemail with the voicemail and text with. Hit up that hotline with the voicemails and text. 314-399-9711.
It's a real hot line, dude. Sorry, go ahead, give the number again.
You good. 314-399-9711. God damn.
With those voicemails and text?
That's right. Hey, shout out We Supply Medical, boy. You got me fucked up out here, dog.
That shit's so good.
Yeah, this is fucking fire. Okay, now, also, make sure you follow me, Donovan 2408, on all social media platforms. All right. Now,
smooth.
You better hit some fire now.
Yeah, I got nothing, dude.
Hell no.
All right, let's go.
He already about to wrap it out. You already know how this go. Oh shit! Damn.
That's so dope.
Oh wait. There it is.
We on the Too T3rp podcast. Got a dick in my ass with your dad. Attached to the other end, Wade got the kush. I'm about to push a big shit out all on your dick. Your haters make me sick. I love this shit. I'm done freestyling. Fuck you guys. I'll fuck your dad.
Cause that's the best he ever had. He already looked like a dad. God damn, maybe that's never mind. Whoa. I'm about to get spicy. Hold on, let me chill. Let me chill. I'm about to drop a bomb on this shit. Hold on, my bad. Let me chill. Alright. Woo. Y'all know the drill. It's been another episode. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.